Hey guys, so today's video is just going to be quick. I haven't uploaded a video in a really long time. So much going on. But I got a new car yesterday. So yeah, not really excited about it. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was the smartest choice, I guess, for me with gas prices and stuff. So I got a Focus. So if any of you guys have a Focus, let me know what you think. If you like it, if you don't, just kind of a heads up, anything. But yeah, like I said, today's gonna be a tanning video. Everything and anything you want to know about tanning. Oh, that's my boyfriend. Hold on. Okay, sorry, that was him. But anyway, so it's gonna be everything about tanning. My dog's right here. Do you guys want to say hi to my dog? Come on, say hi. Oh, she's so mean. Say hi. This is Ted, everybody. She's so scary. Go on. Whatever. So anyway, okay, so I'll get started. I'll tell you guys a little bit about lotions. I'll start with that. There are 4 different kinds of lotions. You're going to have your bronzers, you're going to have your accelerators, you're going to have your hot action tingle, sometimes people call them tingles, and then you have your maximizers. Basically, the difference between them, I'll explain them all. A bronzer is going to have an ingredient in it that is basically the same thing as like a self-tanner that is activated by the UV rays. So anybody can use a bronzer. It's a misconception that fair-skinned people can't use a bronzer because it'll turn them orange. That's not true. You can use a bronzer, but you want to start out with a lower level of bronzer in your lotion. So like this one that I have here, this is Show Off. So this one says it's a black bronzer, so somebody fair skin would not want to use this. Sometimes they say 10 times bronzer. It's pretty high, so you want to start off with something, if you're fair skinned or a beginning tanner, lower. Sometimes they call it natural bronzers. That's something that says on the bottle that it has natural bronzers. That's good for somebody with pretty pale skin. And then as you progress to get more tan, you can use higher levels of bronzers. People like bronzers because it is an immediate result. You know, you don't have to tan a bunch of times to see color. Like you can use a bronzer and see color after 1 or 2 tans that you would see, you know, 4 or 5, 6 tans without using a lotion. The trouble with that is that it is a superficial tan. So the same way like with a self tanner, you shower, it's going to come off each time you shower, you know, as your skin exfoliates, because it's not a deeper tan. To get a deeper tan, that's when you want to use an accelerator. That just boosts your skin's ability to absorb the UV rays and produce melanin, which is the pigment which gets you dark. So basically, that's what's going to give you your deep, long-lasting tan. I don't have a good example of an accelerator anymore, and I'm so mad at myself that I didn't save the bottle that I had. But the one that I've always used is called, it's Pure Sky. And I think the people that make it, I think it's Devoted Creations that makes it. You can get it on Amazon. It's in a blue bottle and it's called Pure Sky. But that's a really good one. And it smells good and it's got good moisturizers in it, which is pretty important because tanning does dehydrate your skin a lot. So basically that is what those 2 are. The next one is a tingle. This is my example of a tingle. It's called Body Shots. I just have the packet. It's one of the Ed Hardy lotions. And what a tingle does is a lot of people can't stand it, but they don't know why people like it. What a tingle does is it's the tingling sensation stimulates blood flow to the surface of your skin, which blood has the oxygen in it, and you need oxygen to tan. So by bringing that to the surface of your skin, I feel like a science teacher right now, but by bringing that's the tingle lotions get you the darkest because they do that. That's what I use. And just so you know, I mean, a lot of people can't stand the feeling. I kind of describe it like when you chew cinnamon gum and your mouth kind of tingles like that. That's kind of how it feels all over your body. But they do get you the darkest, and each time you use it, you feel it less and less. so your body kind of gets used to it. It still does the same thing, but you don't feel the tingle as much. The more you use it, the less it burns. But they do get you the darkest. So that's why people like them. And then the last kind of lotions that you can buy are maximizers. What maximizers do is once you've hit a level, and you will if you tan regularly, you'll find that you can't really get any darker. You know, you're tanning, but you've kind of maxed out. Hence the name maximizer. It kind of gets you past that bump. So once you feel that you're not tanning anymore, kind of gets you past. It's kind of like an accelerator, but better, if that makes sense. It's not really going to do anything until you've hit that level of, you know, your skin's as dark as it's going to get, basically, which is different for everyone. So the best, how do you use these lotions to get the best results? You really do want to change up your lotions at least every 2 times. So by that I mean, you know, use a bronzer for 2 times, then switch to an accelerator for 2 times. Then you can either switch back to a bronzer, or you can switch to a tingle, but you really need to at least, if not every other time, you really do need to switch up your lotions that you're using. And the reason for that is basically your body gets used to it. So, you know, you're accelerating, well, there's only so much you can do that. But it's good to kind of alternate a bronzer and an accelerator, because that's give you that quick, deep, dark tan from the bronzer, but then the deep, long-lasting tan from the accelerator. But your body does get used to the lotions, and they're going to stop working as well as they could. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is that a tanning bed, no matter, you know, what the watts are, how strong it is, the more that a tanning bed is used throughout the day, so they say the hotter it gets, the better it's going to work. So if you go in the morning and you're the first person to use the tanning bed, that same bed is going to get you darker 8 o'clock at night when 20 people have used it, because the bulbs are warmed up and they've been on, they're hot. You're going to get the best tan that way. Keep exfoliating your skin. Throughout, it's really important. You know, they say exfoliate, 2 times a week. This goes for your face and your body. Tanning's going to dry the crap out of your skin. So, you want to get that skin off, 4 times a week at least. Use some kind of exfoliator, scrub. I just use every time I use, they have these little mitts, and they've got like scrubby material on them, so I just put whatever body wash and I use those. But you really got to get that dead skin off, because then you're just going to be tanning dead skin, and that's stupid. Like, it's dumb, because you're not, it's blocking the new skin that's going to get tan. So make sure that you're exfoliating pretty often. And along with that, make sure you're using a pretty good moisturizer. They do make ones that they sell at tanning salons, and those are good. They're usually not too expensive. I mean, they're more expensive than, your drugstore lotions. But I think the one that I had was like $10. And they usually run specials on them too. It was by Devoted Creations as well. That was one of the lines that our salon carried. Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups. I don't know. I've had them all day. But, yeah. I lost my train of thought. But, yeah. Make sure that it's better to use a tanning lotion, or a lotion that you're going to buy at a tanning salon, because those lotions are made for tan skin. And tan skin that, you're tanning regularly has different needs than normal skin. It's drier. It's depleted from the exposure to UV rays. So those lotions are, and some of them also actually have anti-aging benefits. So it's good to use those, because it's going to kind of address your specific needs with tanned skin. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, okay. The one thing I do want to mention, I don't know if I should have told you guys this at the beginning of the video. I worked at a tanning salon for about 2 years in upstate New York. So But the one thing I want to tell you is, okay, I know, and I didn't wear them for a long time, the goggles, because who wants white eyeballs? It's annoying, you know? But it's really important because I have seen a difference. Your vision gets worse, but not only that, what it really, really, really affects is your nighttime vision driving. And it really does, you guys. I cannot tell you. I know that like no one wants those ugly, attractive tan lines of goggles. But to be honest, they're really not that noticeable. Most of you guys wear eyeshadow and everything anyways, concealer, all that. So just splash a little bronzer on your eyeballs and you're good to go. But it's really, really important that you wear them because it will affect your vision. So yeah, that's all I got. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Post them below. If you want any recommendations on lotions, like I said, this is Show Off. It's by Super Tan. Comes like this. All the stuff you can get on Amazon for pretty cheap. The tingle that I like, I showed you guys the Ed Hardy Body Shots. It's in a red bottle like this. This one's pretty expensive. The packet alone, I think, is like 12 bucks. But it works. This is the tingle. You will come out and be like, who is this person? And then another good bronzer that I tried, I didn't think I'd like this. This is going to be the J Wow Black Bronzer. I got a packet as well. Do not use this unless you're already dark because like you can see, it's got 50 times bronzer. So it's a pretty intense bronzer. But yeah. There's also, like I was saying, the Pure Sky. It's in a blue, looks like a tube bottle, like a cylinder, not a tube. That one's a good for accelerator. That would be pretty much one of my main recommendations for an accelerator. But in the Pure line, I believe it's by Devoted Creations. It's like one of their collections. They have a bronzer, and they also have a tingle. It's in a red bottle. I can't remember the name. But the bronzer in the Pure line by Devoted Creations, that's a really, really good one if you have pretty pale skin. If you're a beginning tanner, that would be my recommendation. And the good thing about those bottles is they are pretty inexpensive. I believe I paid, well, I mean, I got a discount, but they retail at my salon for $25. So they're pretty inexpensive as tanning lotions go. But, yeah, that's all I got for today. I'm going to try... Thursday, I'm going to be filming another makeup look, and then I'm going to also vlog. I'm going to Philadelphia this weekend, so I'm going to vlog for you guys. Be my first vlog. Yay! So I hope you guys check it out. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed and learned a little something from this video.